Hi everyone, it's Denise, a.k.a. Linus. So periodically I trim my hair, but I don't trim that much off. And since it's about that time where I want to trim my hair again, I thought I would stop in and show you quickly on camera how I typically do it. So it's about the time right now that I usually get a retwist, because I usually get my hair retwisted every 3 to 4 months. So right now it's growing out a lot, and I did color it the other day, but my hair does grow really fast. So the dark purple does have specks of gray in it again. So right now I'm just going to start off by brushing my hair just to loosen up any pieces of lint that have gotten in my hair. I don't mean the pieces that are like deeply embedded. I mean like maybe from lying on my pillow or putting my my winter coat on, just like fluffy pieces that are on the outside of the lock, just so they don't get inside the lock by staying on there too long. So this is just a baby brush. This is discolored, I think. You can see purple and red because those are the two colors I dye my hair. And I don't really recommend that people that don't have mature locks brush their locks because it might disrupt the locks from actually locking properly. It might break your hair. But I've had my locks for at least 11 years, I think. It's fully locked, so since that's done, I'm going to do the trimming, and it's super quick. That's why this is not a tutorial. This is just what I do. I'm going to start off by saying that my hair is not that uneven right now. And I do realize, I'm in my pajamas. I do realize that a lot of people do prefer the uneven look because it looks more natural and it has more character. But once in a while, I just want to have something a little... Once in a while, I just want to have something a little bit more uniform. So that's what I'm doing right now. And after this, I do have a next step in mind. So right now it's just a trim. And since I don't need a lot off, then the primary focus is just going to be to show those people that have long locks and want to trim their hair by themselves how I do it. Because before my locks got to a certain length, before they got past like maybe bra strap length, I used to rely on like someone else to trim my locks. If I did it at home, it was usually my daughter doing it. So I part my hair down the middle. My part isn't going to be perfect because my locks were combined, so it's not like a straight line going down the middle. So that I have equal hair on both sides. And you can see some pieces are longer than others just by looking at it. I'm not trying to make it chunky and go straight across. I'm just trying to get rid of some of the pieces that bother me. So what I typically do, and they always say that cutting locks is a lot easier than cutting loose curly hair, which I agree with because it's more forgiving. So I start by taking like even sections on both sides. I kind of measure them up to see if one side is longer than the other. And right now I see that there's like a piece hanging here. That's kind of long. So I cut it off. And these are not expensive hair cutting scissors. They're just regular scissors. So it's a little more even now. There's this piece, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay, so now it looks like this. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm just trying to get rid of some of my hair. So I'm done that, and I do the same thing with the hair next to it. I make sure I take even pieces. See, like even. Pull it forward. See if there's any piece that's like freakishly long compared to the rest, and I do see these. So I just cut them off and I go on to the next section. So next section, and it doesn't have to be so complicated. I literally just do this in the mirror most of the time, kind of quickly and freehand, but I'm doing it like this right now. This one, it's only this lock. Gone. Most of my ends are kind of coily or curly, but they do look frizzy after a while. If I don't trim them, they hang and they look worn out. So that was another thing that I did on a regular basis. I would just cut my ends to make them look fresher. So I'm about halfway done right now. I'm going to finish off by saying that the only other time I cut a lot of my hair off was around my 40th birthday because I dyed my hair like a burgundy red. Well, these are even, I don't have to do anything here. I dyed my hair a burgundy red, and to do that I had to bleach it. So I decided to cut my hair one time because I wanted more layers in the crown area. And I dyed the crown area only so that if my hair broke off, which it didn't, then I wouldn't have to worry about how it looked, because it would look natural if it's a little bit shorter in that area alone. So I'm doing this. This one is kind of even as well. There's this little piece, but it's like not that much of a big deal. Flipping my hair back. So this is the last little bit right here. Oh, I can see this already. So the reason I bring them together is just to make sure that both sides of my hair are even and my hair doesn't look longer on one side or anything like that. And like I said, I don't make it perfect because I don't want my hair to look like I just chopped it straight across. I don't want it to be awkward. But this one right here is a lot longer, so it bothers me. So let me take it down and I'll show you how it looks. I had to order more of these like adjustable hair ties that I showed you in the last video, because you do get them on Amazon and they're about $10 a package, but you have to be careful what seller you buy them from, because some of them have those bumps in them that stain your hair really well. Other ones are just smooth and they don't really hold up as well. So I'm going to grab the latest one I ordered just to make sure that if you are thinking about buying those hair ties, you buy the correct ones. So they are made in China. If you buy them from Amazon, AliExpress, they're kind of about the same price. And I'm going to cut these new ones open just to show you what they look like. I actually bought these when Amazon had their Black Friday stuff going on, but these were not part of the Black Friday sale. Not that they should have been. I don't know why I'm mentioning that. I'm just saying that it's hard. Like, they're all the same price no matter what vendor you buy them from. That's what I'm saying. So if you look at these closely, they do have bumps in them because originally they are meant for when you put your hair in an afro puff. And when you put your hair in an afro puff, you want it to be sleek and you don't want your hairband slipping off. So that's what these bumps are for. But if you have locks, it does help the hair tie stay in your hair as well, the bumps. So try to look for the ones with the bumps, not the smooth ones when you're looking on Amazon. I did realize that when I bought the smooth ones by accident, I got more in a package, because for $10 you get these 2 bumpy ones, but if you buy the smooth ones, I think you get like 5 of them. So it's tempting, but it's not worth it in the end because they don't stain your hair as well. It doesn't look that much different, but it feels lighter already. I kind of notice all the time whenever I cut my hair, it feels lighter. You know, let you judge if it looks more even. So the ends are like this. It's not like dramatically straight, but it is a little bit more even. That's it. There is one piece that's bothering me a little bit, but this side you can't see it well. I might just have to let it be. So that's basically how I trim my hair now that my hair is longer. Those of you who have long hair, I know it's kind of intuitive. So you're probably like, yeah, I didn't learn anything new. This is how I trim my hair as well. But for those of you who are wondering, this is how I do mine. I could show you how I put layers in my hair, but I don't want to do my own layers right now. I'm kind of just fine with the long lengths the way it is. How I do the layers when I do feel like doing them, which I might do closer to summertime, is I pull out the crown of my hair. And like I mentioned earlier in this video, the crown of my hair is the only part of my hair that's been bleached. Like, all of this is just version here. So the crown of my hair is like the U shape, like the top, and the rest is just the part that hangs down. So like if you part your hair, I might insert a picture or a diagram, but it's a U shape. And it could be used for haircuts, coloring, like styles, like it's just useful to know what the crown of your hair is. So that's what it is. So I usually pull it forward, all the way forward when I'm going to do layers. Put it in a ponytail. Make sure that my hair is, how do I describe this? I make sure that my hair is not like on any angle. It's like 180. And I just cut it. I cut as much as I want, so I'll cut like 2 or 3 inches off while it's just straight down. And when I flip my hair back, I'll have layers and they'll be even. I've heard some people call it the wolf cut, but as long as you cut off, if you don't cut off too much hair, it doesn't look like a wolf cut. It just looks like long layers. So if you stuck with me this far, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you soon. Bye.